in a few others, no, I'm a chat path. But for him to actually come to the realization, say, and so call out there and then perform to the international audience, especially in the fans, no, that's a good call. Now, so far, I kind of like the energy of that shit promo him, and also the way the PS no support. I think Sasako has set up a call. We released that work for Kofi Mole. I've seen Shatawale also promising sell no so I kind of like the vibe and the kind of camaraderie among artists and their willingness to support him. Because that's what we've been clamoring for. Say a Ghanaian artist should always make it a point to go out there and then do a lot of international shows. That's our O2 conversation. You and I know, say, from last year, 2 years ago, Yakawa Samsung. So it's a step. It's not the O2, no, but a step. I mean, somebody like Ashake, or started from Indigo and moving to the bigger space. So that's a starting point for the likes of Medikal to actually do Indigo, and then they move to the bigger space. Having said that, I must also acknowledge the fact, say, hype is a part of the industry. A form of marketing, any promotion for, say, a project being out, say, album being out, so release you, say, sing being out, so you. In United, as I say, a part of industry procedures. You need to generate a certain level of hype to match projects now, because there must be some level of discussion, conversation to run along with Adina Kwakoyen. However, I think some Medikal, he's overdoing. Yeah, he's overdoing it because so hype. Now creating a marketing and promotional strategy to sell a certain product, and that's a project to be out. There's a way you go about it. It becomes a formula and down. But you see, you must also do in such a way, say, the hype, because hype promo no for young general populace. Yen see you buy into that story to actually go and purchase the ticket. So we get to the point where about phone now you go full and that's a hobby and that's a very frustrated with actions. I think I'm not for the ticket now. I didn't have to say what the young man not for the because it will be full any frustration, any begin to because of guy forgetting on you serious. We 2020 any Wahana Medikal said on any wife fell up collapse on the wedding. You Wahana fell like a chance say a prank. A year or so ago, yes, what you know, Wahana so me breaking up, back and forth, they were together. On my chronology of Nema ACC and as a Nema Medikal 88 from the time up to now. From Showboy. Nothing can also now call it out D Black or started with Manifest. The issue about when you feel and all that stuff. Charlie. Say a personal, there's a way you deal with it. And that's one of the about coming pair with this young chaps and the idea with you. Say a private matter, there's a way you deal with private matters. And we're fine. If indeed there's a trouble brewing between one and wife, there's a way you sort it out. If you think that people want to harm you in your home, there's a way you sort it out. But every time you know this is just guys attention seeking, way overboard. Way overboard. And for me, I think you should check it. Because when it gets to that point where we become tired of you, the kind of attention that you are looking for us, the kind of patronage I want here from us, yes, hype it, hype the show. I mean, Medikal at this stage of their life and the career doesn't need a lot of unnecessary, stunts. He's done well for himself as an artist from maybe a certificate and do or now. Arguably, he's one of his top 3 rappers. Sakwedi Medikal Kwesiata. Top 5 all over. He's in there. Consistency, he's in there. Relevance is in there for the past 5 years or so. No? He's been very relevant, he's been very dominant. He doesn't need a lot of unnecessary and silly stunts to push a project. So, because the O2 Indigo project, like I said, is a huge project. And it's genuinely, like I say, so many promoter. You don't need this back and forth. The channel say, it's on stay focused because he's on the very right path. See, every say a movie in the release you, there's a hype towards it. Say a new release you, there's a hype attached to it. 2011, Kanye West and 50 Cent. They were all supposed to release their albums the same day. And they made it a point, so they were promoted by going at each other. Say, it was all hype. So it is understandable, but don't overdo. And don't do it with silly stunts. And yes, I know, unnecessary. By back or support, you best support and ensure say obe fill us auditorium one.
Vida.
Oba he was seated right on me sending fast baby I will let him. And I must say he said that they me commending for the level of maturity or than if you were the casemo how poised and not or ye so be showy. Ain't he or say or vow so be vocal. They said your assembly a channel subia or becano. I thought say he was going to be intentional about the promotion of Sasho. Adressa, I remember, was here. And she offered say Obebuano with promotion even in the UK. And I saw him exchanging numbers with Adra thinking say from there no ebe hu media tobi o UK ho anti de basisi na ka ya brande na ye hu say bibi air koso. But it looks like agrono ena ye ne de. The kind of oka say or free AMG nimu because you're disrespecting and now I side with him because self-full said one particular show boy be do at him every time. Now my boss no they be answer on this branting in nam now feel say and you know why you disrespecting now betray one metiasi. But it looks like it's that same day now or this video nearby and you who say show boy akoni fee. And one I'm sure say say and I say agro I do a grana. Chris Wado cry from where releasing hit song be psycho cry airbo bon chain. You get it? Intimidation I'm say is this a time to announce say we know when you know say you can't concert a mad mostly chain a mema. Inti so no oba na ono ode ne boy bi de ne chia ba no kwa wo fie kra wo bede na bi say asumdwe odo bi eni because there are people who look forward to winning fella performance. More information dance bi ni ade na kofo any journey. This is the time for you to announce this say or banking ni hopes on supporting artists na. E be say sometimes no enum kwa entimi ma show ni end ne ho sa because people are looking out for wona we hear the main act, no. I think so. Best now, so can very retired in Temu, so very tired. Say 35, say 40, say no 30. And no rehearsal, no idea. Any M1. Into yes, no. A Juma or where was so he needs to be intentional about the promotion for sure, no. And Tisa DNS left which we don't want. He still has a little time ahead than him. By now, many now coming to UK. HC address I say me pull few plugs we say ebeko ya de omo ye ni de shred bi ma me enya attractive any longer to be honest.
Ola.
Well, Meji, I think say you also a born about so because enye Ghana for nyina na nya akukuduru so mo kwa akoye show London. And sometimes getting a promoter for your show kana thing. And I think you know, so we've had that conversation back and forth already. So where we try to understand why promotion for Ghanaian events, you know, and yet as apt as the Nigerian events in Yadi. And I remember we spoken to Arnold and all just to find solutions to it. But it looks like yeah, that's what you might if we want to promote a Ghanaian event, yeah, where you might and yet a good day now, mood, you know. Any of the achievements are aim na but that notwithstanding, Miss G. Session less than a month, right?
Yeah, on the 3rd.
Next month, 3rd. I'm beginning to think so when you're serious about the show. Yeah, me sure no man know yeah, and I was like, I just say be a what one tickets every no one country. And I say. Or maybe free gate now go for begum. And now or prophecy be I actually say, oh, so now I hate it is service on Franco Cosuna Jimmy. Now, oh, they train a drew and I perform because it is for first time power Quaco headline show. I will London. This is not the attitude you put up. Kebe who said why very serious with promotion to say the rider can be a Okoba. Even though you need too many Ghanaian channels over London and over UK, we don't have too many. But your Nigerian channels and opportunities have it to me at Tapi. Now, to me, they amass a lot of people to come for the show. But what are we seeing? The last thing I saw was Chelsea Bikutano. Or air rap. And I was asking us, any guy also a show in London and Fano. the next when you say only asemi, I've decided to think that one of those useless publicity stunts. That's what I have decided to think until say because I can't on videos or koba or show the bar and obeka say one say where be also obi or mom kobo trace almost one. No one my headache to now go and decode who this other sewa is. Whilst we are supposed to be thinking about how we can get your show to, if we can get your O2 Indigo to be full. It is a one show here. They are no one serious. Me may share quite me me dear na me. I also sit back number 40 years na me show. Pacho me. Me you bit me a show. One of that thing I will target is selling the shows. Or maybe sometimes it comes as a surprise. I'm up for Nijiho. Is when or performing at the rubber stage. So, have you realized that? Anytime I said in BCBN, one more, they get so excited. They love to see the two of them. I saw them doing it in Ghana Music Awards UK some time ago, and I've seen them doing it in a couple of stages in Ghana. But for some time now, we don't see it again. And people love it. Why are they doing this now when this could have been an added advantage to the show? Why are they now giving us hints of problems in their family when it could probably help to also build the show up? Why? Is it like in Kwadan drinking agrubi or nim the and what is wrong with these people? So instead of us thinking about the show, talking about it because this is United Showbiz, UK 4 share, US 4 share, everybody's watching. Now we are talking about the show for them to also get there. Now, but I also have to add the fact that Odin Kwasem show no. To be so to UK no share and I saw no crow show serious. Now I may have we shouldn't go here bear flop. You see. But if you had been consistent in talking about your show, leave your family issue aside, leave AMG says show boy be on matter, leave those things and just focus on your show. Because it's a very important level in your career, our achieving. Our person achieving. It's not easy to feel Indigo in London. Ghanaians don't like coming out. Because Okobono 1 hour for 6 pounds, 8 pounds a juma. Or say Jabba show. Give them a reason to come. Give them a reason why they should spend money to come and watch your show. And stop messing around. Stop these useless stunts. And what? Finally, I was advising him say, a bear on started so need advanced team. Maybe he should make the move and go there and start doing rounds to promote the show. He should link up with the show promoters and all that. Now, I'm promoting show. This idea, I'm trying to answer upon the third me.
Okay, my producer, catcher me say, there's an advanced team on Muye and your mama. Secondly, go see Enra. I don't know why we didn't see it on the portal. So see Enra, fella, any medical call live on Facebook. Or more interactive on Facebook and see. At least I've not seen the video anywhere. But my producer tells me that happened yesterday. So be able to me okay, Halifax.
Well, Miss G, Medikal, I think is a very serious musician. Over the years, he's been very consistent. He's one of the few. There's all Bibikakra, and then his music is thriving. Listening to my colleagues, brothers and sisters. I want to buy a day. Ola.
Is it a show?
No, Okoye show constitution way. If I say Okoye show, I'm in punching. Bonnie Bay. Okoye me show. My family chancing me book me come and say, "Oh, you're serious."
Let me say